Hi guys, welcome back to Jen's Vanity. Today what we're going to do is a one brand tutorial-ish using all Bare Minerals products. The only two things I was not able to use because I don't own anything Bare is a brow product and a bronzer. So those are the only two items that I did not use that are Bare Minerals products. So if you want to see how I go ahead and utilize all my Bare goodies, let's just go ahead and get into it. Okay guys, so I'm going to start off my face. I'm just going to go in with the Prime Time. This is their foundation primer. It's just like a smoothing primer. It is kind of like a silicone-y type feel, but I don't believe that it is. It's a little bit more runny than I would say like the Smashbox one, but it's kind of similar to that as far as how it feels. This has a little bit more of like a gel feel to it as opposed to like a slippery silicone feel. But I'm just going to put that on the areas where your pores are. So the only things that I don't have from Bare Minerals currently is like a concealer and brow product. So those are the only two things that I'm going to use that are not going to be Bare Minerals. Otherwise everything else is going to be. So the next step is I'm going to put on the Complexion Rescue. I do also have their original foundation, which I think I'm going to use as a powder to set it. I also have the Mineral Veil, but I just want a little bit more coverage than what this provides, so I'm going to put that over top of this. Alright, so I just put a little bit on the back of my hand. I'm just going to use this Morphe buffing brush. I don't know, it doesn't have like a number on it. It is out of a kit that I got on Outlook. They also do have it on their website. They have a brush that they recommend to use with this. Unfortunately, I don't have that. It's like a combination between a stipple brush and a buffing brush. So it's supposed to give you more of an airbrushed finish. I do think so far, applying this on other people, that brush works really well. So I'll be looking to pick that up. I did see that e.l.f. came out with one similar to that though, but currently that's only available on e.l.f.'s website. And if you guys want me to do like just a standalone review on either the original foundation or just this one on its own so you guys can see the amount of coverage. In my reviews I usually do like a before and after picture of just the application of the product without any concealer or anything, so let me know if that's something you'd be interested in and I can certainly do that. Alright, so that looks pretty good, but I'm going to add a little bit more here, along here, and on this side. The color that I have mine in is Vanilla 02. I think it's supposed to be for like light skin tones with pink and yellow undertones. So that's kind of me, pretty neutral. If I have to choose one, pink or yellow, I lean towards yellow undertones, just because I feel like it looks better. This foundation also has an SPF 30 in it, just so you know. Okay, voila. Then I'm just going to go in with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser before I go in with my powder. I'm actually just going to use the same brush. Just kind of pat it in. So then I'm going to take the original foundation from Bare Minerals. This is in Fairly Light, which is their N10 color. Their original foundation does have a little bit of a glowy property to it. They do also have a matte version. So I'm going to see how this goes. So I like the way that is looking. I will probably also put the Mineral Veil on, but I'm going to set my under eyes with something else. I don't want to add any, just in case if it looks a little cakey, I don't want to add that to my under eye. Plus, because of the dew, you know, like you can see this amount of shine and it's pretty well set. It's a little bit tacky yet, so I think the Mineral Veil will take care of the rest of that. But I have this little duo here from Bare Minerals. It's their matte side and then their glow side. I'm going to use this matte side here to set my under eye. It feels similar to the NARS Crystal Powder. I'm going to just use my e.l.f. blush brush to do that. Set my under eye. It's just a little bit drier because that's a baked product, whereas the NARS Crystal, you either get it in a pressed version or in a loose version. So it's slightly different, but it feels like it's kind of the same. Then I'll go in with the Mineral Veil, just a light dusting of that. Same Real Techniques brush. Okay, then I'm going to take the glow side on here and use that for my highlighter. I'm just using the e.l.f. small tapered brush for that. And this is a very white highlighter, so unfortunately if you're medium to deep, this is going to look ashy on you. And it's kind of more subtle. It's like, as you can see, it's not real intense. Okay, I'm going to do my brows with just this e.l.f. brow kit because that's what I have right now. That's what I'm trying to use up, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so the brows are on. One thing that I also noticed I do not have from Bare Minerals is a bronzer. I thought I had their bronzing powder in Warmth, and I don't anymore. I did declutter that just because it's, for me, being this fair, it is a little bit intense to work with. They did come out with some amazing new bronzers. I am hoping to get my hands on one of them shortly, but currently I don't have one, so I am going to go in with just this Too Faced one. It's the one that I'm trying to use up right now. It's their Blushing Bronzer Duo. This is Curie and Big. I'm going to take it on a Real Techniques brush here and just apply that, and I'll be right back. Okay, the bronzer is on. Then I'm going to go in with this blush. It's a little sample guide that I got in the color The One. They also have this in a full size, but I got it in like a little kit. It's like a nice, it looks more bright pink on camera, but it's more of like a dusty, rosy type of color. And I'm going to just put that blush on. It just blends out really nicely. It's like a nice natural flush to the cheeks. I really enjoy that one. Then I just recently got my hands on this big palette here called the Bare Sensuals palette. It's amazing. I haven't used it on myself yet, but when I've been freelancing, I've been using it on people. As you can see here, it is a very cool tone palette, so if that's not you, this might not be your jam, but it is me. You do get a couple of like peachy, sort of warm-ish colors, but they're mainly cool tone. I am going to go for more of a peachy look today, just because I have on like a really soft white tank, or not tank, but you know, it's like a soft white creamy blouse, and then I'll be wearing brown shoes. So I'm going to go in with the second color here called Fortune, which is right here. And I'm just going to actually use the brush that it came with and put that into the crease. Okay, I lied. This is going to take me all day. It's a really great little brush that comes in there. It's actually usable, but I'm going to get a better blending brush, or a bigger one. A bigger one, not better, bigger. And then I'm just going to use the e.l.f. blending brush instead. So I'm really just building up this color because it's pretty similar to my skin tone, but as you can see, it does, you know, do a little bit. I will take that under the eye with the same brush, just get some base work down. Okay, then I'm going to go in with Cloud 9, which is right here. I'm going to just take that on the outer part of my lid and pat that on. And I'll go in with the color next to it, which is a little bit lighter. Then I'm going to go in with the color next to it, which is called Shazam, and pat that on the rest of the lid. I'm going to take Cloud 9, which is the first color that we used, and take that underneath my lash line here. What the heck? I am going to take a little bit of this dark deep purple there called Ensemble. And I'm going to deepen up that outer V just a tad. I'm going to take this on a Coastal Scents brush. It is their BR-C-N06. And it looks like this. Voila. Also going to take it on that little brush that came in the set on the same color. Just on the outer third here. Okay, so I think that looks pretty good. I'm going to do that on the other eye. I'll be right back. Okay, so the other eye is done. I'm going to go ahead and finish with mascara. I do have the Bare Minerals Lash Domination. I really like this volumizing mascara, so I'm going to go ahead and put that on. And then we'll pick out like a lip color. The wand on here is a little bit big, but they do also have it with the smaller one, which I have that one too, but I'm just saving it. Will I run out of this? This wand does make it a little bit difficult for me to get into the lower lash line, but I just kind of wait till I'm done and most of the product is gone, and then I just kind of try and get the very edges so I don't mess up all my eyeshadow. There's another look that I really enjoy doing. It's out of their I Do set, so maybe I'll show you guys that one, which is like a more of a really intense purple smoky eye. I think this look is really pretty. I really like the way that it turned out. So I've got that on. Typically I'm a gloss kind of gal, but I do have this color called, it's a Marvelous Moxie, but I think that's what they call most of their lip products. This one is called Speak Your Mind, and it's just a little sample guide, but it's more of like a pink color. I think it's a little bit too pink. Everything else we have is pretty peach. So I think I'm going to use this lip gloss in Spark Plug. I do have a full size of this as well as another sample, but it's a nice brown lip gloss. I know it'll look nice with this color scheme. Here. Alright guys, this is the completed look that I got using all of my Bare Minerals products that I used in this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If there are any Bare products that you think I do need to try, just go ahead and let me know in the description below. I'd be happy to look for those and start shopping for some more Bare goodies. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for tuning in. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!